Hey, what's up guys? This is the Ascended Asian. I'm just gonna do a quick base showcase. Maybe it'll help you guys get some good ideas for a good PvP build, and probably gonna maybe you can get some tips from this as well. So let me just show you real quick what I've been working on. It's still a work in progress, but pretty proud of what I've managed to build so far. So this building is double foundation and double walled. It has a layer of Species X around it, and all the auto turrets are built on giant hatch frames, except for obviously these ones on the bottom. But this location, it's right across Blue Ob. It's on one of the islands here. It's probably like I think it's the furthest island in the snow biome, and it's on this nice archway, which protects you from ground dinos. So I have nice layer of auto turrets. Probably gonna build some more, but and I also gotta build some Species X on the top. But yeah, it's coming on. It's coming along. So let me just point out some things. I put my Species X on high, and what I do is I put my auto turrets on medium. Now the reason I do that is if you imagine. If I can get on my bird here. A little lag. Okay. If you imagine someone trying to raid this base, they would probably use a Quetzal and a turtle with high health and try to just drain as much auto turret bullets as they could. And if to do that, they're gonna have to fly in and they're gonna get in range of the Species X that are on a high and get shot by those first. And hopefully the Species X will blind the driver so they can't see how close they are, and they won't be able to see basically much of anything. And it's also going to slow them down if I'm on or my tribe members are on, then it'll help us shoot down any enemy attackers flying from above. So they're gonna have to push through the Species X, and then once they get in range of the auto turrets, they're gonna get shot by the auto turrets. And then once their Quetz or their turtle starts losing health, they're probably gonna try to pull out out of range. And while they're doing that, they're still gonna be getting shot by the Species X. So it's gonna be a lot harder for raiders to drain your auto turret bullets. What you don't want is people just draining your auto turret bullets and then not getting shot by the Species X, because then they're just, the Species X are just useless at that point. But like I said, I am going to put Species X on the roof, so the whole strategy that I'm thinking of is more effective that way. So let me just show you real quick the inside of this base. It is double foundation, you can see right here, and it is double walled. I know you can do triple, quadruple walled, but just the amount of resources it takes to do that, I just don't think it's really worth it, because at that point people are managing to destroy one wall and the second wall. They're just gonna keep blowing up walls anyway, so all that time you spent building 4 walls, I don't think it's really useful at that point. So I would like to also point out that all my cables are nicely tucked away inside the foundations. I don't like looking at cables. I think it's ugly, just cosmetically, but also what happens is sometimes people can barrel roll the outside of your walls, and sometimes it can destroy the cables, but putting them in the foundation this way prevents that from happening. And on the second floor I did the same thing, except for ceilings I put my cables in between the ceilings, so if someone does manage to break through my ceiling and get in here, they also have to deal with all my auto turrets on the second floor, and my cables are still protected in between my ceilings, so I don't have to worry about people just destroying my cablings, and then my whole defensive layout is compromised. So it's a nice little trick. It's an extra, obviously it takes more resources to put another layer of ceiling, but I think it's really worth it to protect your cables. I still have to put auto turrets in this building as well. On the first floor. Always put auto turrets in your buildings, guys. It's just don't make it easier for people to raid you. And then right here is where my generator is located. I put the generator this way so I can put the cabling is actually inside the pillar. So none of my cables can be like barreled by Terra or piked. You know, you're gonna have to destroy the pillars or the ceilings or the foundations to get to my cables, so nothing is exposed. And then my generator is nicely tucked away in here, and the top is not sticking out, so you can't destroy the generator from the top as well. So that's about it for this base, guys. I'm still working on it, like I said. But if you have any advice or recommendations, or maybe you see a flaw in my base, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about it. I'm always trying to improve. You know, the more you play this game, the more you get wiped, the better you get, really. The better ideas you get, and then you learn from your mistakes. So this is a build I've managed to think of, you know, just from all the times I've been wiped and playing PvP, and hopefully you guys got some good ideas from this. So please like and subscribe, support your small fresh YouTuber, I guess you could say. And so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.